Okay, here we are, Tuesday morning, 5:45. We are at the Baymont Inn and Suites, Cherokee, North Carolina. Getting ready to go hike the Appalachian Trail for 4 days and 3 nights, 43 miles. Say hello, Kristen.
Hi.
Kristen packing her gear.
The most important.
What? Oh, M&M's. And Megan packing her gear. Hello, Megan. Mother getting ready to go. All right, here we are. This is Tuesday. It's the last Tuesday in July. We don't know what day of the week it is. So 2017, here we are at Newfound Gap, getting ready to hike the Appalachian Trail for 4 days, 3 nights. Our final destination on this trip is going to be Fontana Dam. So here we are. There's Deb. Debbie, ready?
I am ready.
Well, talk to the folks back home.
I am ready.
Tell them what you're about to experience.
Beauty. And I'm excited.
Tyler, are you ready for this trip?
I am.
There's some of our gear, our backpacks. Kristen, spraying down for ticks and mosquitoes. Are you ready for this trip?
I think so.
What'd you like to tell everybody back home?
I don't know.
The final countdown! Megan, are you ready for this trip?
Yeah.
We brought this Flatlander from southern Illinois to these mountains. So
They always drag me into this.
I think she's ready. And here we are at the Tennessee, North Carolina state line. Elevation here 5,046 feet. Here's Tyler getting his black diamond hiking sticks ready. Let's zoom in on those. What's that name brand?
Black Diamond.
And why do you like that hiking stick?
Because I can adjust it to different heights and it's super light.
Cool. Also, it has
6,655.
oh, okay. Also, show that little
shocks.
Little shock on it. Put it on the ground. Show you how. See how that little shock works right there? Huh. Shock absorbers for your wrist and your elbows when you're hiking the AT. Okay, so what's the height of the Clingmans Dome?
6,656.
6656?
6655.
6655. We're at 5,046. So we roughly got we're 1,600 feet we've got to climb today.
And then go back down to 5511.
Is that where we're camping?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, guys, here we are, getting ready to take off. All right, this is the first leg of the AT. We've just left Newfound Gap. We're hiking to Clingmans Dome on day 1. And got Mother in the front, leading the trail, or leading the pack. And Kristen and Megan and Tyler. So, everybody give a shout out. Give you an idea of what the trail looks like. Pretty awesome. Just right here in the thick of it. On our way to Clingmans Dome.
Yeah, we're only 45 minutes in.
Yeah, look at that view though now, Dad.
I don't know if the
I don't know if it'll blow
camera
it out,
will do it justice. It kind of blows it out, yeah. I don't know. There you can see it a little bit.
Yeah, kind of focus.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah, we're doing well.
Okay. Forward. You can hear the bear bells on the backpacks. That's a good thing. No. Okay. This is our motivation. I want you to look on the back of Debbie's pack. Let me zoom in right there. And the marshmallows.
It's like holding a carrot in front of a dog.
Yeah. We know when we get to camp, we're going to start a fire and we're going to roast some marshmallows.
That is pretty.
Yeah, these mountains are gorgeous.
It is pretty much in there.
You just got a fence all the way down there for keeping wild hogs.
All right, here we are. We're at the Wild Hog Gate.
You can read the sign on the other side, Tyler.
There they are. Wave at the camera when you go by. Everybody back home.
Oink, oink.
Oink, oink.
All right, let's go.
Here we are southbound on the AT. This is our first major break right here. We're at a big intersection in the road. We got Tyler, Megan, Kristen, Mother. This is my Garmin InReach. And it says that we have traveled 5.1 miles total. Our average moving speed is 3.4 miles an hour. Our time in moving is 1 hour and 42 minutes. 3:34 total on the trail. So we've taken a few breaks along the way. Well, there's our mile marker. We're headed towards Clingmans Dome, about another 3 miles. And then where's our camp?
3 miles past that.
What's the name of our camp? Molly's? Not Molly's Ridge?
No,
Derick's Knob?
It's not on here.
Double Spring Gap.
Double Spring Gap. How's everybody doing?
10.8 miles.
Total.
Total.
And what have we done?
For today?
4.5?
And we've done, yeah,
5-ish.
Yeah.
we've done 5.1.
Halfway. That's awesome.
5.1.
All right, guys.
3 hours and 30
We're rocking and rolling.
Well, we have
Southbound on the AT.
graduated
So
from
we'll
first
check
grade.
in with you guys later.
That's good.
Yep. Bye.
Tell all of our YouTube peeps goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, we've hiked in 7 miles.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Look at me. I'm trying to get
We're
down.
about a mile from Clingmans Dome. And this is what we're hiking up with our legs burning. Everybody feeling good?
Yeah.
Talk to me, talk to the camera. You're gonna look back at this moment.
We're still smiling.
All right, Mother.
Hi, we're still smiling.
Okay. All right, we'll video you guys climbing this.
Don't do that.
Here we go. Hiking up Clingmans Dome Lookout. You see where we're headed.
Bet you I can jump down and land on my feet. See? Did you see it?
13 July 1st. Oh, that's pretty cool.
That was cool.
We just hiked from Newfound Gap. We're headed to Double Spring Shelter, but now we're at Clingmans Dome, which is the highest point in the Great Smoky Mountains.
Maggie, are you gonna bless me to walk around?
Oh, that was good.
So I had to say,
Good for your leg.
that's pretty
There's no natural straight line. You can see it. Boundary being the creek. Thanks a lot.
See the view. Hey Deb.
We did it.
Everybody look.
We did it.
Tyler, here we are. Clingmans Dome.
Makes you feel
Alright, we're southbound on the AT. We left Clingmans Dome. 2.5 miles later, we're coming into Double Springs Shelter. So we should be coming into the shelter right here. Maybe. Yep. Here is the shelter. There it is. This is home for the night. Day 2, southbound on the AT. We're at the top, just below Clingmans Dome. Look at that amazing view. Absolutely gorgeous. Now you can see the gang. We're hiking down this little rock cliff. Oh wow. Look at this. I don't know if you can see that with the camera. Absolutely gorgeous.